This year we're going to be building a 1973 914. It's going to be a pretty unique project. It's not going to be your average 914, let's put it that way. It came to us as a complete basket case, basically a rolling shell. Not many parts were with the car. We picked 914s because I think they're overlooked. I think they need to be revisited. They weren't appreciated for so many years. They're still an air-cooled Porsche. My name's James Guthrie. I work for Chapman Porsche of Tucson. I've been working with the Porsche product line for 48 years. We decided to absolutely go the 6-cylinder route in it, which requires extensive body modifications, not just to the exterior, but reinforcement to the chassis and reinforcement to the rear suspension. There's a lot more to it than just installing a 6-cylinder engine. What it is, it's a 73 2.4. When I got it, I took it apart and made sure that everything was the way it should be. I added S-cams, different pistons. Started life as a T motor. So now it's more like an S-spec motor, but not exactly like one. Obviously, when you're doing a 6, everybody loves the GT styling, which is the wider flares. I mean, everybody loves that. You know, to add to it, we decided to take it a step further and take the body and make it beyond the flares, approximately 1.75 inches even wider. They were cut right along the top belt line and then stretched out. And then patch panels were put in there, made out of steel, and they were welded into place. It's quite an extensive amount of work. It was absolutely in horrible condition as far as not being complete. It was just a bare, ugly shell. The amount of hard work and labor and thought that went into this, building this car, is, most people don't realize what it takes. And it takes patience and time. Honestly, was there a grand vision? Yeah, it's right here. I mean, I don't think there was ever a doubt that we were going to achieve what we started to do. Once we made a decision of what was going to happen, it was no doubt we were going to finish it, we were going to do it, period. I mean, it's not insurmountable. You just got to find the right people to do what you need. See, on the top of the list, there would be Brett Pinnock and his partner Leo over at Integrity Restorations. They did the paint and body on this car. And Gina and Randall at the Option, which is a trimmer shop, and they did the leather design and the interior work on this car, refurbishing the interior. These are some of the people that helped with this project. At the end of the day, we have to thank the Chapman organization from the top man on down, from Mr. Chapman to Nebbianos, everybody that allows us to do things like that. It's an incredible opportunity and a privilege to do it.
Jim Guthrie came to me about 6.5, 7 years ago and said, you know, Neb, I think I'm done. And that's where the story starts. It's a guy that grew up fixing air-cooled 911s, and it got to the point where he'd lost a little bit of the passion for working on the vehicles, and he was done. And when he told me that, coincidentally, at the very same time, we had purchased a 66 911. We got this notification that Porsche was beginning a program called the Porsche Restoration Challenge. I then asked Jim, and when he came to me, and I said, Jim, how about we switch gears and you just work on this restoration and we'll see where we can go from this. And that's how it started. This year's restoration is really a tribute to Jim Guthrie. Through and through, Porsche master technician. If there's any such thing as a Porsche whisperer, he would be the guy. This vehicle that he's restored was of his own making. It's Jim's idea, it's Jim's vision. We want to really honor him for the work he's done, and this is Jim's year. Again, not to be redundant, this is really a tribute to Jim Guthrie.